do organization of sub-district members. So the district technical working group will now recruit local district organizations to form the district facilitators group. So the action here really happens at the district level. Very little goes on at the national level because this is a district electoral voting system. And the organizations, for example, at the sub-district level would be, student councils, parent-teachers associations, microfinance organizations, agrarian reform communities, organizations that don't normally have a national presence. But these are mobilized by the members, district members of organizations that have national presence. And the DFG will recruit district electors, these are the active people who want to join this process, from among its members and spheres of influence. So for example, there's a student council, they have parents, they have cousins, they have people they work with. So that would be the spheres of influence. So that from national organization, district chapters, to mobilizing sub-district organizations, from the organization members mobilizing their spheres of influence, is the process by which the People's Primaries hopes to provide that political space for those who want to create a transformative political process. So a minimum of 1,000 electors for a district to participate between now and, let's say, October 30 at the latest. So how does voting get controlled? The national level, the National Facilitators Group, those of us here who want to join this process, will be the one to issue master voter control numbers. And these are downloaded in a series, just like in a list. This district has this coded voter control numbers, that district is this, so on and so forth. The national knows which districts were issued what control numbers. And like in multi-level downloading, we said there's no product, we're just downloading a number. This eventually gets to the electors in a district who will now text the elector's name, SMS elector's name, their voting place, so we know their district, and this will be locked by the computer system so that the person with the master voter control number can only use that number once. So that's why it's one person, one vote. So basically, to sum it up, People's Primary means to get electors, hopefully 10 million of them, participating, active in the 219 district facilitator groups. I described the process, how that happens, and into the NFG, that's the NFG tallying system to determine the winning candidate. So note that the people, the electors, are only thinking of who is the candidate for president. That is the only position in the beginning for the national. At the district level, they can load local candidates into the system, and the system will be able to handle that. So there will be a People's Primaries Convention in November, before filing date, that will declare the presidential nominee winner. And the districts would mandate 2 delegates per district, so 2 times 219, that would be the number of mandated delegates to a national convention, to fine-tune the Philippine Roadmap 2020 and beyond, and to complete the candidate slate from Vice President and the 12 other senators. So for example, if there were 15 presidential nominees put into the People's Primary system, of course, only one will emerge. The others may be interested to stand in the convention for either the vice presidential position or the senatorial position slots, and the delegates will be the one to select that. So before attending the convention, the delegate will already get a consensus from their district facilitators group as to who would be the vice president and senatorial candidate slate, and announce the districts with local people's candidates, because the computer system would be able to handle if a district were interested to not only get involved with the national slate, but to get involved as well with the local slate, so Congress, Governor, Mayor positions. No? So I think that completes my portion, Ricky?
Thank you, Philip. I'd like to